What if everything you've been told about love is completely backwards when it comes to avoidant partners? There comes a time in every avoidant relationship where you have to turn the tables. When the avoidant gives you silence, you don't try to get them back by being desperate and basically begging them to come back like most people do. No, instead, what you should be doing is responding with your silence. When it comes to avoidant relationships, silence can be the biggest superpower if you use it right. When I tell people you can be a life coach, their first response is, I have problems myself. Why would someone else pay me to solve their problems? Who will listen to me? But the truth is, those exact hurts and lessons make you special as a coach. You can truly help people and get paid for it. If you're someone who might be interested in starting a new side hustle as a life coach, then check out the link below to book a call with me. And I hope to meet you on the call. Now, let's talk about our dear avoidance. Avoidant partners experience love as a direct threat to their psychological survival. When someone expresses genuine affection, their nervous system interprets this as incoming danger, activating the same flight or fight response they would experience facing a predator. Their brain has been wired to associate emotional intimacy with abandonment, rejection, and overwhelming vulnerability. Each I love you sends shockwaves through their carefully constructed defenses, triggering an internal alarm system that screams for immediate escape. The warmth others find comforting becomes suffocating heat that makes them desperate to break free. Silence creates their safe harbor. In contrast to love's threatening intensity, silence offers avoidant partners the psychological space they desperately crave. Quiet moments allow their hypervigilant nervous system to finally downregulate, releasing them from the exhausting task of monitoring for emotional threats. Within silence, they can exist without performance, without the pressure to reciprocate feelings they can't access or express. Their minds stop racing through potential relationship catastrophes and further abandonment scenarios. This emotional neutrality becomes their refuge, a place where they can breathe without feeling trapped by expectations or overwhelmed by another person's emotional needs. Words become weapons against their defenses. Every verbal expression of emotion feels like an assault on their protective barriers. Avoidant individuals have spent years perfecting their emotional fortifications, and loving words feel like siege weapons designed to breach their defenses. Compliments trigger shame about their inability to reciprocate authentically, while expressions of need activate their deepest fears about being consumed by another person's emotions. Their brain translates loving language into demands for vulnerability they cannot safely provide, creating an internal war between their partner's needs and their own survival mechanisms. Their nervous system craves predictable distance. Avoidant partners function optimally within relationships that maintain consistent emotional distance. Silence provides the predictable emotional landscape their psyche requires to maintain equilibrium. When partners respect this need for space without pursuing or demanding more, avoidance can finally exhale and allow their guard to lower incrementally. This consistent distance paradoxically becomes the foundation upon which any genuine connection must be built. True intimacy with avoidant partners requires abandoning traditional relationship scripts and embracing counterintuitive approaches. Partners must learn to communicate love through presence rather than words, through reliability rather than passion, through patient consistency rather than emotional intensity. This doesn't mean accepting emotional starvation, but rather recognizing that avoidant individuals must feel safe before they can feel loved. The journey towards genuine connection begins with honoring their need for psychological safety, allowing love to emerge naturally from a foundation of trust and understanding. If you want to get certified as a life coach and start getting paid for it by helping other people to change their lives and maybe helping other people through their relationship struggles, you have so many lessons to share probably from your own relationships. Or you can life coach people in any area whatsoever. And it's the second fastest growing industry in the world right now, worth over $300 billion. And they expect it to increase by 3 times within the next 5 years. So now's the time to learn how to create an online business, So use the link below to book a free discovery call with me now.